You'll never survive the end times. The deep end.
Somebody has to say it. The deep end.
Get intimately acquainted with the gospel of your salvation.
YouTube.com/Tim
Hatch Live.
Scripture says that light shined in the darkness, and the darkness did not overcome it.
If this content triggers you, you'll never survive the end times.
We're so scared of offending people who don't believe in Jesus. Oh, what will I think? Who cares? Let's tell them the truth. Don't give me, they're just living their truth. Let God be true and every man a liar. In other words, if it doesn't come from this book, it's not true. Happy New Year, everybody! I am finally back providing this content to you on the channel, and it is so good to be with you once again. The CDC is finally getting honest with its lies. The government gave us a taste of socialism. What do you think? And passing gas is a new commodity. Where is the world headed? It's a crazy news cycle. Plus, we're going to talk about the four-letter word that can change your life, which people believe is actually a four-letter word, but it's not. We're going to talk about the value of work. Welcome to your favorite night of the week. Once again, the deep end on Tim Hatch Live. I don't know if it's too late to wish you a happy new year, but I'm wishing you one anyway. Let me know in the comments below where you're watching from. And if you trust this content to be good before you watch it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified on your smart device whenever we go live. I'm Tim Hatch. This is youtube.com/Tim Hatch Live, and I'm so glad that you are here with me for episode 14 of season 5 on the deep end. And you're in for a special treat this week, as we have not just the deep end tonight, but the deep dive tomorrow night. Make sure you tune in because we're going through Romans chapter 6, and it is a life-giving, life-changing passage. So I will see you tomorrow night as well. And I'm back. I am back. And it's so good to be back. You know, I went on vacation. Before that, I was sick with COVID. Yep, I got the Rona. I got the Omicron. It was a very mild version of the flu for me. I recovered. I lost my sense of smell, but I recovered well. I took the deer paste. Yep, full disclosure. Well, there goes the video. Goodbye, YouTube. Anyway, I was totally fine within 24 hours of taking that medicine. And the last part of the last year was pretty bad for me. I had this non-COVID sickness where I got seriously congested in my head. Recovered from that, was fine for like 4 days, then got COVID, and then recovered from that, and then went on vacation. And I think God scheduled COVID for me between when my work ends for the end of the year, Christmas Eve, and when I went on vacation in the beginning of this part of the first part of the year. And then the CDC cut the guidelines down to 5 days of isolation. So I isolated for 5 days, and I went on vacation. Thank you, CDC, for changing your rules right before I go on vacation so that I didn't have to isolate and skip my already paid for vacation in the Florida Keys. And I just want to put a picture up here of one of the days that we were in the Florida Keys. We went to Key West and we saw the sunset, and that's what we saw. And it was absolutely beautiful. And I can't tell you this enough. History stresses enough. Get yourself to the Florida Keys someday because it's amazing. Beautiful waters on all sides. Incredible food options all up and down the Keys. Plenty of activities, fishing, boating, kayaking, whatever. Not expensive, no passport required, no plane ticket required if you want to make the drive. It was amazing, and views like that. So what else can I say? But I am rested, I am back, and I am happy to be healthy for the first time in like 4 weeks. And it is good to have you guys. Again, let me know where you're watching in the comments below. So we got to get to an old friendly segment called Ridiculous News. Watch this.
Ridiculous.
When I was 12 years old, and this is a true story, and this is going to reveal a lot about my character as a preteen. When I was 12 years old, for Christmas, my parents got me this dual deck player recorder. I don't remember the name of it. I should have looked up the name of it before the show. But anyway, you had a microphone, you played your favorite song, and then you sang to it, and then you recorded you singing with the song onto the second deck tape. Does anybody know? Let me know in the comments if you know the name of that device. It was a real popular device around Christmas time in 1987 or whatever. Anyway, never really used it to sing songs. No, I was a 12-year-old boy. So what I decided to do was I decided to make a fart tape. And I'm not kidding. I made a fart tape. I took the microphone and I recorded farts one after another into the boombox. I had at least 15 to 30 minutes of pure farts, one after the other. It was awesome. It's what 12-year-old boys would do with a microphone. And that's the kind of kid that I was. But what I didn't know was that one day there would be a market for my farts. I didn't know this, and maybe you don't know this, but this is what Ridiculous News brings us today. Stephanie Matto, a YouTube personality on the left there on your screen, claims that she has made $50,000 to $100,000 selling her farts in a jar. And $50,000 in 1 week. She went and upped the price the next week and made even more money. The 31-year-old YouTube personality who identifies as bisexual was on 90 Day Fiancé, and that was her lesbian partner on the right there on 90 Day Fiancé. She has turned profit from her gas passing. She is selling her farts. First batch, $500 a fart in the jar. And gosh, I have another teenage story about this for myself. It is possible to store your farts. I don't know if you know that. Remember the Legs Pantyhose eggs? One time to play a prank on someone in my church, I farted in one of those and gave it to him as a gift, and he opened it up. And the rest was history. Anyway, yeah, I should have sold it to him. I didn't realize. Anyway, this woman is having people pay $500 to receive her fart in a jar in a mail. Talk about cutting the cheese.